HFU. Hunt Fish University.
Nice of you to ask us down to hunt with you this morning. Looks like it's going to be a grand day. We've got the wind coming out of the northeast. Pintails seem to be moving, and of course we're trying to target pintails today.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have a decent day. Wind's kicking about 40 knots, so we have to worry about birds getting on that tailwind and going out of here, but other than that, we ought to be okay. There's a bunch of pins right now.
Yeah. The wind is really howling. The birds are just, what do you think, they started coming down a week or so ago, week and a half ago?
I'd say so. We hunted down here middle of last week, and that was the first day we really saw the big ducks coming in. It'd been mostly teal and widgeon before that, but we got some canvas back in, some mallards, got a few good pintails, some wood ducks here and there, but it's shaping up pretty good for this last week of the season. Yeah,
we had a 70-degree weather most of the season, but the birds are up and we're starting to realize that now.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Nice pintail right there.
Ooh. The birds kind of got pinched up in Virginia is what I heard, and they never moved down until all these snow squalls moved. And they're finally coming out of the Chesapeake Bay and coming back up from Florida when they already went through all that good weather we had.
Yeah, it had a little snow going this morning, which was a nice way to start off the morning.
It sure looked pretty.
Well, let's sit down and see if we can't get some birds in the decoys.
Sounds good. Steve, we got some pins coming off the corner here.
Where at?
Coming over the tree line there.
Yeah, I see them.
You can't pull them in.
Looks like they're going to swing around left and come back and
come back to the beam.
See him coming off the corner right there. See him coming right in front of him.
Got him right there. I'm gonna take a slow bird.
Take him. Nice shot, Russell.
Thanks, Steve.
Let's pick up, looks like a nice, pretty bull.
Yeah, let's send B on out there.
You ready to go get a bird, B? Come on, girl. Come on. Good girl. Come. B. Come. Come. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. 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 Good girl. Hand. That's a good girl. Good girl.
That's one of the best retrieving boykins I've seen.
She's ready to get in the blind. She's a little chilly. Come on, girl. B. B. Come on. It's nice, pretty Drake. There you go. Come on. Come, girl. Come on. Come on, B. Good girl. Come on in here, girl. There you go.
Steve, you're only the third person I know that's got a Boykin Spaniel. One of them's a lap dog, one of them's a dove dog, and you've got a duck dog.
Well, they're beautiful dogs, and they were bred to retrieve, and she's so cute, I've got to bring her to the duck line with us.
She's looking pretty good out there on the retrieves.
Yeah, she's
a little bit more experienced to do her right.
Yeah, she's a young dog, and she picked it up. The waves out here with the wind are so high, I think she had a little trouble.
Well, it's real cold out there.
Yeah, it is chill. That's why I'm holding my lap, trying to warm her up.
But, I've been impressed with the way she's working.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. She's doing a cowboy. I think I need to get a little neoprene coat for her under these extreme conditions, because it's cold on the dog out here.
How old is she?
About 2 years old. We ran her some field trials, and this is the first year she started duck hunting. She came in third in South Carolina, and we're pleased with her.
Well, we can get her out there on the dove field with us someday.
Yeah, I think she'd do excellent on doves, but she's learning what's going on out here. She's had a lot of training for it, and we're starting to put it together now. Okay, I'll put this whistle on. All right, I'm gonna take him right now.
Good shot.
Got the Drake. Nice, pretty bull. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Come. Come. Good girl. Come. Good girl. Come. Good girl. Come, B. Come. Heel. Heel. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Nice, pretty mature bull.
Really is.
Got a nice tail on him.
Come on, B.
Good dog, B. Good
Check
girl.
before you get in here, champ.
She can't get in. That's a nice, mature.
Really is.
I'm getting that further than that.
Nice sprig.
If you love fishing and the great outdoors, you'll love Anglers Bay. AnglersBayStore.com is the official online store of Carolina Outdoor Journal apparel and gifts. From hats, t-shirts, jackets, and more. Anglers Bay features artwork from two of the top marine artists in the country. Speckled trout, red drum, and striped bass are featured with more on the way. Our products make ideal gifts for the angler in your family who enjoys the great sport of fishing. Check us out on the web year-round at AnglersBayStore.com. Good fishing.
I call it a bad start. We had 70-degree weather throughout December, and the weather's just starting to turn for us, and the birds are late, but they're getting here. And it sure is nice to see them come in the numbers we're starting to see.
I was encouraged by what the refuge manager said last night. He feels like the count's coming on up too.
Well, we're about a week. We got a week to go, but we're getting them in.
It's real late, but better now than never.
Yes, sir. I was getting concerned that we weren't going to even see them this year. This wind has gotten them up. We're hunting, of course, adjacent to Lake Mighty Mesquite, and the wind is really helping us this morning.
If it does this, you're going to see one pretty soon, I think.
There's a group right off over there. I don't know if we can get them in. We'll give them, try to hail them in. And
yeah. Try it. Oh, man, look at them sail. There's 3 lead ones. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good.
They're going to swim right around. Okay, I'm going to take one now. See?
Yeah, boy. You got him. You got him.
Get up, please get ready.
Good shot, Steve.
Had to get him on the first time.
You didn't redeem yourself.
He got me excited. He was right in the decoy, so I got a little excited on that first shot, but we got him
You
down.
put the whole load in him that second time.
Yes, sir. Let me get B out there. Come on, B. Good girl.
Gotta go, B. Go
Let's
to
go
work.
pick up a
Go to
pintail.
work, B. Go to work, B.
Come on. B. Come here. Come on. She has a little trouble getting over this. Come on, girl.
You don't like jumping that deep hole there.
Come on. Good girl.
Need a little step. You need your step, B.
Good girl. Good girl. That's a girl. Good girl. Come on. Good girl, B. Good girl. Come in here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
That's a fine
She's ready
dog,
to get in the
Steve.
blind. Good girl.
She's a fine dog.
Look, there's another group coming in right there. Since you can't take but one pintail, we're going to let you get in a better position now, Mr. Brett.
No, I know. You want to see me miss one there.
We've got to make it even. Look at this group right here. Let me get on the call on these.
Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? They're pretty. Getting good. Getting good.
Get him. Take him when you want to. Good shot. He goes. Oh, yeah. I realized he shoot him once, so I figured he went down.
One shot. One.
B. Good girl. Come, babe. All right. Yeah, it's a really nice, pretty mature drake. Come, babe. Come on, girl. I hate to say it, the pintail's about big as the dog.
Got a sprig.
Good girl.
All right.
Come on, girl. Come on. Come. Come on in, girl. Ah, B's doing a super job for us.
Steve, see how I don't shoot mine up there?
Well,
There's just one pellet in it. That's all it takes.
Problem is, it took me 2 shots, so I got a little bit in the first time,
You
and a little bit in.
You put the whole load in him.
A little bit in the second time. Nice mature drake.
You gotta eat that one. I'm gonna eat this one.
Okay. Okay, shooting these late season pintails, the plumage is about pretty as it's gonna get, and with the exception of maybe February. But this is a mature bull pintail, nice long tail on him.
Handsome.
It's enjoyable to shoot them when they look like that.
Yeah. A lot of people feel like I think a pintail is a prize in North Carolina. You just don't see that many of them some places.
Yeah, they're down Lake Mesquite. We seem to have our share of them here.
That's right.
But it's a beautiful bird. To me, a pintail with that white and the chocolate head, with a little crescent. If you look at it, he's got a little, I don't know exactly what color it is, but
that sheen.
It's one of my favorite birds. And as a duck caller, you have to be really patient because they circle and circle and circle.
Absolutely.
You just can't demand them to come in. So sometimes they pick up and sometimes they come in and make 2 or 3 more circles and do it a couple of times. But I really enjoy shooting pintails.
I love to see them set those wings and glide. You know, they make those big circles, but they fix those wings.
With that long neck.
Yeah. That's a good table bird, too.
Yes, sir,
Real good
especially
eating bird.
If you love fishing in the great outdoors, you'll love Anglers Bay. AnglersBayStore.com is the official online store of Carolina Outdoor Journal apparel and gifts. From hats, t-shirts, jackets, and more. Anglers Bay features artwork from 2 of the top marine artists in the country. Speckled trout, red drum, and striped bass are featured with more on the way. Our products make ideal gifts for the angler in your family who enjoys the great sport of fishing. Check us out on the web year-round at AnglersBayStore.com. Good fishing.
Steve, that was really a successful hunt this morning. Tell me a little bit about why when we were looking for pintails and you're out there blowing the mallard call, tell me why you mix those 2 calls.
Well, what we're doing, there's, of course, there's mallards, pintails, black ducks, and some widgeon, and we're mixing in certain decoys. We put black duck decoys out, widgeon, pintail, and mallard decoys. So what I'm doing with the call is trying to sound like what our decoy spread looks like. What I'll do is I'll sound like a mallard and with the feed call and give them a little. And if you notice this morning as they flew over, I'd hit my whistle. And what we're doing is we're sounding natural to the ducks, and that's why I think we were successful this morning. And there's a lot of, I know, as you well know, that there's a lot more to it than duck calling. We had, our decoys, and of course, we used short amount of decoy line because the water and impoundment's not very deep. And
what about the way you place them? Do you mix you didn't mix pintails?
Well, what I did is I tried to make my pintail set out bright, and I created a little J with the wind we had coming in, and tried to set up with the decoys with the ducks would pitch right in front of the blind, and I made the pintails most visible by keeping them together because that's what we were targeting this morning.
Well, it certainly worked well.
Yes, sir. And some other things that everybody enjoys taking a camera out and some drinks, a soft drink or 2. If you hunt 3 or 4 hours, you're gonna get hungry a little bit. And some people enjoy wearing hip boots out there, but I know you had on waders this morning as well as I did. Hip boots tend to get me a little wet.
I think if you wear the waders, you got a lot more flexibility because if you want to kneel in the corn or in the water, you can get down on both knees and
exactly.
Get wet.
And picking up decoys.
If you need to jump in a ditch, those drainage ditches are not too deep, but they're too deep for hip boots, and you can get in the ditch with the waders and be comfortable.
Generally, if you wear hip boots, sometimes you've got a chance of getting wet. What shell do you like to shoot? I prefer 4s because most of the birds are decoying and impoundments and.
Well, I'm not as good a caller as you are, so I've been shooting 3s.
3s at them.
Quite as close most of the time as you do.
Well, I know you're into some of your impoundment management. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you manage and some key things you think about managing?
Everybody's got different ideas, but what we've been experimenting with is trying to wait 15 minutes, 30 minutes after legal shooting time, not start as early as we possibly could, so we run the birds out without shooting. We tried to concentrate on drakes. You know, you can only kill one pintail, so you can wait and pick up a drake. And same thing on pressure, we try to get out by 2 o'clock. Try not to shoot the impoundment in the late afternoon.
Give them a chance to come in and rest and settle down, and I think that's paramount.
That gives you a lot of ducks to look at. Whether you get all the shots you want or not, that's something else, but at least you get to see ducks.
Yeah, because as we both know, it's a lot more to duck hunting than just shooting ducks. There's a great appreciation for being close to them and watching them, and